All right, ladies and gentlemen, after a huge delay, welcome to the MWI USA Open Qualifiers, day number 2. Now, I know we had a huge delay, but things should be getting rolling real soon. But in the meantime, let's go through the bracket. Yesterday, we had Velvet versus Niflheim, ending in a 2-0 sweep for Velvet. Did an amazing job in their game, holding a dominating lead pretty much throughout the whole thing. Unfortunately, Niflheim took the L there. After that, we had Niflheim versus Perfect Pair. And unfortunately, that also ended in a 2-0 sweep for Niflheim Perfect Pair, moving along. Both teams, Velvet and Perfect Pair, scoring 3 points in the first day, with Niflheim looking at 0 points. Pretty much at this point, Velvet and Perfect Pair are guaranteed to move on, as Niflheim simply just did not score. So, moving on to tonight's matches. We got Perfect Pair versus Velvet. As we know, both of these teams are already moving on, and we are currently preparing for those teams to start up their match. But it's looking like, before we even get into that, after that, we go into bracket B, and we have Halo Ube versus Vanta. That will be happening later on tonight. Checking back, going back over what we've seen yesterday for both of these teams. We've seen Perfect Pair, we've seen Velvet. Both of them had a pretty dominating matches against Niflheim. Now the question is, are they both just really strong teams in the MWI, or was Niflheim possibly lacking? And honestly, it goes to both ends of the spectrum. On the side of Velvet, we've seen like very good synergy, we've seen very good synergy, good rotations, and they were just always with each other. Now, on the side of Niflheim, it just sometimes the communication seemed to have been lacking. Um, just not much happening in one of those games. I know the top side of that, the gold lane was left alone for a very long time, leading to a huge snowball happening, and unfortunately leading to Niflheim's demise. As we get ready for Perfect Pair versus Velvet, did have a bit of a delay as some players did not seem to be ready, so it's a potential DQ at this point. We do know both teams will be advancing, but I don't know how much longer we can hold out. As we get checking on that. Ultimately, I just did not want us to go into another delay. But it is a potential outcome at this point, as it's either one or two things. Either we go towards the DQ, or we just we go into another break. I will say on the side of Velvet, we do have the same players. We got Snow, we got Hisu, Saldade, Yuki, and Yami back up. And if we look at some of the matches from yesterday, from Velvet, they just pretty much did a really good job. Saldade having that MVP on the Claude, just looking real good. And just, again, the synergy was just so good. That game ended, it was a 1-18 against Niflheim. Velvet, again, having just a very dominating early game, leading into just a huge snowball. Hisu finding the Violet Requiems on that Guinevere. Just ultimately looking real good. They're bringing the same energy like that today into this match, then I think Perfect Pair might be struggling a bit. But it's all going to come down to how both of these teams play these matches. All right, let's get another check on how these teams are doing. Let's check the status. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's actually very difficult to try to stall when you're solo casting because you don't really have much to actually talk about. Like, you know, we've seen some matches, but we haven't seen enough. We've only in day number 2 of MWI, so we haven't seen all the teams perform. So we don't got that information that we want just yet. We don't have all the information we need, but we do know that some of these players, when you see 3 computers join the lobby, it's a little concerning. Oh man, that's concerning. That's very concerning. But yeah, when you see all these players like just do their thing, what they can bring to these matches, what they can bring to the table. Definitely looking to see what that second bracket looks like tonight. We're gonna get a taste of what's to come tomorrow as we look at bracket B when Vanta and Halo Ube go against each other. And of course, definitely have to thank all you guys in the comment section, all our viewers. First and foremost, we appreciate you guys for waiting during these delays. That's first and foremost. Like, you guys are awesome. But just for being here as well, supporting the MWI, supporting the ladies of the Mobile Legends world. And of course, we got to give shout outs to GMX as well as Moonton for making all of this happen. All right, looks like we got most of the members of Perfect Pair ready. Still waiting for the last member. And as soon as that last member gets in here, we can go ahead and get started. I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I think who I'm looking forward to most. And I don't know. And it's so weird. It's so weird because yesterday we did see an Angela get picked up. As we know, like, kind of supports are just out of the meta right now. But even with the support, like, they managed to make it work. You know, Velvet definitely, like, put in that work. Yami on the Angela going 2-0 and 14. It was just, I didn't think that match was gonna go well, but I guess all the boxes were checked. You had your crowd control, you had the Guinevere, you had the Alice, the extra durability with the Angela. I was thinking that maybe map rotations would have been a bit off, but that didn't seem to be the issue. They managed to have the rotations, the synergy, and they had that dominating early game, and it just led to a snowball. So they having like 8-0-5 and was the MVP. So I'm looking for that same energy coming out tonight. You're just chatting with the players because you're still waiting. Oh man. Okay. All right. I'm filling in the spot. Let's do it. We're ready. I'm no longer the ref. I'm now the sub. Oh man. All right. Okay. All right. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All of the players are perfect pair are here. I think we're good. Are we good? Everyone's ready. Everyone's checked. All right, we're ready. Let's do it. Let's get into the draft. Please, as we have waited long enough, everyone is ready to see these matches commence. We don't want to wait any longer. It's already been a 30-minute delay. It's time we get started. All right, let's do it. Let's get in. I'm ready to do some peak casting. All right. All right. Feels good to be in the drafting phase. I actually have something to talk about now. All right. See how these bands are looking. We're seeing some weird bands. I know yesterday the Amon was banned a lot as they just didn't want it in the hands of Niflheim. Amy Slays was that Amon player. Was actually doing a pretty good job on it too when it was open. So just by banning out that Amon, they're able to hold Niflheim down. But with Niflheim not being in an equation today, definitely looking to see some different bans. We're going to start off with the Gord and the Jushin. Gord as a first ban is actually very interesting. Wonder why we go for the Gord here. Perhaps they know on the Gord player is over there. Trying to remember who was their mage.
Valor and royalty in a dead body.
Is banning.
Get rid of the Leomord. Always a valid ban. Just being able to take out that secure, with that first skill and the retribution, getting rid of that extra pressure on these neutral objectives.
Come on, Dexter. It's our
Your
showtime.
team is banning.
Still seeing a good amount of things open at the moment. When you take out the Claude, you take out the Gord, still got a few things open. You got the Grok, you got the Valentina, you got the Sora. Some of those prio picks that's just lingering there. We also got to keep the possibility of another Angela coming out.
Welcome to Grok's Castle, tiny friend.
It's not guaranteed, but we have seen Yami use it before, so it's a possibility. We could see it again. They're gonna ban out that Grok.
I am a daughter of Northernvale.
As you guys know, you're always gonna hear it from me. Grok is a very valid ban. Grok is powerful, as he says. That tech charge, being able to set multiple people and that insane amount of durability. There's no way we see a Johnson get picked up here, right? There's no way.
I am not the only one.
Okay, but we see the Phobius. We got the Marcel on the side of Velvet. While we have time, let me go ahead and check this. Yep, switch.
Magic is my life.
Locking in the Harith and the Phobius, you get rid of that counter for the Harith, as well as picking up a good front line with that Phobius. So this Harith is most likely going to go on the gold lane, but it could be flexed into the jungle. We have seen it before, especially with the recent updates.
The past is but ashes in the wind. Now there
In
is
response, we're
only
going to pick up
more.
that carry.
Rocks need no protection.
And the boss.
Picking.
Alright, I'm actually liking this draft. I'm liking this draft from the side of Velvet right now. Both teams kind of locking in the heroes they want as well as the counters for it. Like picking up the Basia and then following up with that carry. I feel like you didn't... Actually, no. Picking up that carry was the right move there. You don't want it... You didn't want it to... Actually, no. You wouldn't have had to pick it up. I suppose it will deter them from picking up any durable heroes, as carry will shred right through it. But with the possibility of that Harith also being in the jungle, it was actually a good move from Velvet. Picked up that carry early.
Among the planes exists
Your
the
team is
equilibrium,
banning.
which I was made for.
Alright, they're gonna ban out the Eve. Always a good ban there. I mean, you don't really have... I guess you could have the real world manipulation followed up by the golden hour. That is a possibility. You can't really like fully take advantage of it. What you really just do is you kind of trap them in, you know? But you can't really damage them just yet. You have to wait for that golden hour to end. Not the best pick they can go for, but it is still a decent ban. If I was looking for a mage for the side of Velvet, what would we go for here? Because Zetzian is banned out, the Eve is banned out. Could we possibly be looking at a Farsa or the Kimmy? The Kimmy. They didn't ban out the Kimmy.
Or glue.
Your team is
And that's what we're most likely going to see get picked up here for that mid lane for Velvet.
payback. Your team is picking. I didn't cure the pain.
Pick up that Valentina. They definitely did not pick up. They did not ban out that Kimmy. It would most likely be the best pick they can go for here. You have that presence in that early game. You have the combination with the golden hour. I don't know if there's any better pick than the Kimmy here. Could possibly go for something like a Kagura or a Farsa, but looking for a Lapu for that backline dive. I wouldn't be surprised to even see a Turisla here. Got that penalty zone. Right, looks like we're going to lock in the Lapu. The Kimmy does get picked up as we were expecting. It's looking like a strong draft for the side of Velvet. Meanwhile, on the side of Perfect Pair, we got that Fovius, we got the Harif, and the Suyo. Pretty much all good, strong draft overall. Has decent amount of synergy. I don't think they really have much of a set here. That's where it comes down to. As far as ultimates, you could take the bravest fighter. You could take your own golden hour. You have options with that I am you. They're going to lock in that Khalid. Both drafts looking strong. The boxes are checked. Boxes are checked. They have the durable front line. They have the set potential. They have the kiting. So it could go either way. We have not seen these teams go up against each other just yet, but we're about to see it now as we load into the Land of Dawn for our first match of the night. Delayed it may be, but the action starts here. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Both teams looking to be aggressive here as we have the Khalid and Valentina combination. But on the side, we also have Marcel and Kimmy. Yami looking to be quick and annoying as much as possible onto Meliora. Mid is already cleared. People and XOSOS already making a rotation. Snow caught out already early, has to use that flicker, and that is going to be first blood going over to Perfect Pair. Excellent early game start. It's what we were expecting. We were expecting to see that aggression. People poking a little bit. Don't want to bite off more than they can chew. A lot of damage being put onto Yuki. XOSOS doing an amazing job on this Khalid so far. Just putting that pressure on the mid lane. Denying the rotation. Denying the farm. Yuki forced to back off for now. XOSOS taking a lot of damage. Has to back out. Yuki is going to be taken down by people already. That is another kill going over to Perfect Pair. Oh, they're being crazy aggressive here. Diving under the turret and picking up yet another kill. Maybe the wait might have been worth it as Perfect Pair again showing that perfect synergy. Picking up 3 kills in the early game. Not even 2 minutes into the game. Already a 1K gold lead. What's scary is Meliora hasn't even really been in the fights yet. Just has that 1 assist, but really just there for the last second. Hisu is gonna fall, and that turtle going completely over to Perfect Pair. Snow on the run. Doesn't look like they're gonna get out as the raging sandstorm is gonna crash on top of their head. Oh no. Yuki looking like they're in trouble. Has to use that flicker. It's gonna get out safely for now. Meanwhile, on bottom side, Hart needs to be a little careful. Less than XOSOS catches them. Gives them the vision. Heart's gonna be safe for now. I'm aware that their name is not Heart, guys, but until we get confirmation on the translation for that name, the only thing I can recognize in there is that Heart. So their Heart until further notice. If anyone has a translation, feel free to let me know. Cool. Big damage put out onto Yami. Manages to get out of there. For this poise is going to be used up. Not much is going to come out of it. I am you version of it can be very scary on the Valentina as you get that extra durability, but you're also doing a lot of magic damage as well. Blaze Surge is going to come out, and that is going to be yet another kill. Raging Sandstorm is going to find another member. Perfect Pair just doing an amazing job. 7 kills on the board. No answers. We're only 4 minutes into the match. What do you do? What do you do if you are Velvet? What do you do? I don't think they were ready for this. Oh, thought it has to use that flicker. Well, Golden Hour is out, lands onto one member. SOS uses the sand and protects himself. The Raging Sandstorm comes out, but you might have bitten off more than you can chew, and you are gonna go down. Thunderbelt just got locked in as well for SOS. Velvet putting themselves on the board with 2 kills. Meanwhile, on the top side, Snow and Nana going at it. Nana having the upper hand for now. Second turtle is up. Meliora is going for it. Gonna go completely uncontested into the hands of Perfect Pair. Zaman forces out Yami on the run, Heart on the chase, picks up the kill, and seems like there's... Ooh, but they're not gonna make it out of there. They are gonna be punished. Another kill going over to Velvet. A 1-for-1 trade. Oh, Snow taken down low. Bravest Fighter is not up. Looking to possibly push onto this top lane. Raging Sandstorm is going to come out. Fighting in between their turrets, and it seems like they are winning the fight. Demonic Force is out. They're going to find that kill on to Nana. SOS on the run, but Hisu is on the chase. Yuki picking up that kill. On a mega kill, by the way, despite all the deaths on the team, Yuki being on a mega kill right now could possibly turn this game around.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Meanwhile, they're gonna find a turret on this bottom side. Heart doing an amazing job playing this map so far. Three members conversion on to mid. Perhaps looking to make something happen here. 4 members. People just not afraid at all. It's jumping in their faces. I feel like Perfect Pair is definitely trying to send a message in this first match. Yami taken down low. Doesn't seem like they're going to make it out. The Golden Hour is out, but not in time to save them. Heart picking up the double kill. Yuki trying her best, but unable to make anything happen. There's going to be another turtle going completely uncontested for the side of Perfect Pair. They are going to find that mid turret as Hisu is in trouble. Manages to get out just barely. I do have to say, while all of that was going down, Sadade managing to push that top side, finding a turret. So while it seems like they don't have any answers, they do have something At least they're making some attempt on this map to balance things out. With almost a 5k gold lead, let's go ahead, take a look at, wait, actually before we even do that, looks like a fight's about to break out. Looking to focus on to this top side lane.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
8 minutes in, we're forced to inhibitors. We still have some turrets, still got some tier 2s up, but it seems like they won't be up. The Holy Shield is going to be popped. Lord still 50 seconds out. That's not going to be great if you are Velvet. When Lord goes down, if Perfect Pair picks it up, it's not going to look good for you. Hisu trying to get that initiation. Raging Sandstorm is out. Golden Hour's going to find a mark. Yuki looking to put some damage out there, but it's not going to really do much as you're just too far behind. Nana SOS is going to go down, but multiple members going down in the hands of Meliora, picking up that triple kill. People just standing there menacingly. Heart looking to go and take this mid lane turret.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Bravest Fighter is out. The IMU Bravest Fighter is out. Just looking to clear. Weight of Despair just locked in for Meliora. A lot of damage coming out from this Suyo going forward. It already wasn't a lot. Definitely going to be even more so now. Isu trying to find a way in, just unable to get through the line that is Perfect Pair. Holy Crystal just got locked in for Heart. These items being locked in. Oh no. Yuki doing the best on the side of Velvet right now, but it's just not enough. You don't have all the items you need. Isu taken down to about 50% HP, trying to hold this front line for her team, but is forced to back off for now. Another Holy Shield is going to pop as Lord is marching onto the top side. Perfect Pair looking for something here. Raging Sandstorm is out, but might have overextended just a bit too much as the Golden Hour is going to zone out the rest of the team of Perfect Pair. Lord does go, is actually going to speed up for a few more seconds, but that turret does go down. Heart finding yet another kill. Nana might be in trouble, but uses that demonic force to stay in this fight. Sustaining the damage. It's looking like it might be a wipeout. Only Sadati left. One member left to defend. Can they do it? Looking to clear the minion. Gets the minion. People in trouble. Can they find a kill? Diamond Force is out. Sadate on the run once again. That is going to be a wipeout for the side of Perfect Pair. I don't know. Perfect Pair just looking to end this game. It's just about that they're trying to hang on. Just they're so far behind at this point. 7k down and counting. Base is hanging on to a third of its HP. Lord up in 57 seconds. They need to find a pick off here. They need to open up this map a bit if they want to stand a chance. Doesn't look like Perfect Pair is going to make a mistake big enough for them to make this comeback. So they have to make something happen here. They have to make something, a play, a Hail Mary, anything. If you're Velvet, you are desperate right now. Waves are being frozen, preventing them from even leaving their base. This is what we like to see. This is the discipline we like to see coming from these ladies in the MWI. Perfect Pair showing that discipline. The zone out their enemies, preventing them from getting that farm. Oh, but a lot of damage is going to be put onto Nana. Might have bitten off way more than they can chew. That is going to be a member down. This could be the potential comeback. Lord is up. You have the advantage in the numbers. You can't let Hisu go down here, but they are going to find the kill. Golden Hour is out. It's going to miss. Raging Sandstorm. It's also going to be a whiff. SOS taken down low. Uses the flicker. And it's going to be getting to safety. Meanwhile, while all of this is happening, Meliora is going to be soloing that Lord. You might have been thinking you were winning, but Meliora was just playing you the whole time. Picking up that Lord and finding yet another kill. And the Lord marching down mid lane. Snow is down. You're missing a key component to your front line. Perfect Pair looking to close it out here. Lanes are being synced up. Lord crashing down onto mid. Blade Surge is gonna connect. Meliora taking a lot of damage, knocked to about a third of HP. Heart picking up yet another kill, but SOS is gonna fall to Saudade. The Lord is gonna be bursted down. That's 3 members. Make that 4 members down for the side of Perfect Pair. This is the mistake that they've been waiting for. Bravest Fighter comes out for people, but they bit off way more than they can chew. They should have retreated, but that is going to be a wipeout. Velvet claiming all their lives. They're back in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Only 4K down. All their inhibs down. They're still at a huge disadvantage, but they can potentially make something happen now. Not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe they underestimated the damage coming out from Saudade. Maybe they underestimated the damage that was coming out from Yuki. But it was too much. And member after member dropping on the side of Perfect Pair. Still very much holding the lead. 3K ahead. The map is very much red. If you are Velvet, you're looking to open up this map now. SOS has the angle. Meliora waiting for someone to come onto this top side. I don't think they're aware. Heart might have just given up their position. It's gone real quiet. Both teams not looking to make a mistake here. Another mistake like that could cost Perfect Pair the game. Once again, showing that discipline, not trying to force anything, forcing your team and your enemies into the base so that they're unable to farm, unable to open up this map as this next Lord is coming up. Perfect Pair looking to do the safe thing and take that Lord. At this point, if you're Velvet, you know that Meliora is not going to be in this fight. You should attempt to crack down some of these members. You're not too far down. You're only 1K down. You should try to contest this. But they are not going to contest this. And that is going to be yet another Lord going over to the side of Perfect Pair. With no inhibitors, it is going to be a rough defense. Super minions, try hyper minions. I like to call them hyper minions. Personally, because they're super minions once you take down an inhibitor. Once they're Lord buffed and super, we need another name for them at that point. Because not only are they extra guarded up, but they're even bigger now. So, let's call those hyper minions coming down these lanes. No inhibitors. Lord marching down that mid. Waves are synced up. End angle possible here. The golden hour is going to land onto 3 members. But they have a golden hour of their own. The IMU does connect. Raging Sandstorm is out, landing onto 3 members. A lot of damage being put onto SOS. SOS is going to go down, but Hisu is also going to fall. The base is just going to be chunked down. They waste no time, and they claim that base. That is going to be game number 1 going over to Perfect Pair. Ultimately, a dominating game. They made a mistake. They almost turned it around. Velvet almost turned it around. Unfortunately, they just didn't contest that Lord. Had they contested, it could have been a different story, but they did not. And that is going to be the W going over to Perfect Pair. People doing a great job. It's going to be our MVP on this Valentina. Finding those golden hours, just using all of those ultimates just at the right time. Definitely an ultimate bender, people, they're looking good in this game, number 1. All right, going into this next game, what are we looking for? If you're on the side of Velvet, I think you need to find a better early game. Maybe, have those rotations be a bit more tight. You want to be moving around in that trio, finding those early pickoffs. That's how it worked for Perfect Pair. They started off early, they found those pickoffs, and it was just pretty much a snowball from that point on. And if you're on the side of Perfect Pair, you're looking to not make mistakes like that again. Yes, you might have won that game, but it was close. That wipeout could have been really bad for you, as they did allow for Velvet to catch up, but as they were not too afraid to contest that Lord, they were unable to make anything happen. I don't know. It's just great overall. I just want to say Perfect Pair just doing a great job. Like I said, they're showing that synergy. They're always together. Meliora just able to open up, play the map in the way that it needs to be played. Soloing Lords, soloing Turtles, clearing off lanes. Like, Meliora is just doing her job to the max. While the rest of Perfect Pair is just zoning out perfectly, completely undisturbed. They're able to get these objectives. If you are Velvet, you're looking to shut that down. Perhaps, like I said, having that tighter rotation, perhaps having that early game draft so that you can make those initiations, get those pickoffs. As we prepare for game number 2. What are we looking at? What's the issue? All right, we're ready. Shit, I didn't read that. All right. As we go into game number 2
3, 2, 1.
of the night. They're gonna take out that Marcel ban already, which is kind of interesting because they had the we've seen the Marcel on the side of Velvet, and it didn't quite work out for them.
Welcome to Grok's Castle, tiny friend.
They're gonna take out that Grok once again. I think it's just none of these ladies seem to like the Grok. Whether it's they can't use it or they just don't want to see it. I don't know what it is yet. I don't think we've seen a Grok get picked up yet. I do want to see a Grok be used, but I don't know. I don't know. Someone has to show me something. I need to see these big setters. I need to see these big setters.
It's our showtime.
I'm gonna take out the Claude again. Starting to think that there is definitely has to be a Claude main on the side of Velvet, because that's 2 matches now where the Claude is banned out.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium, which I was made for.
All right. He's taken out as well. Not the voila.
I am a daughter of Northern Vale. Your team I swear to protect it till my last breath.
All right, we're gonna take out that Freya again. I don't know. I want to see something exciting, guys. I don't know. We haven't seen. I mean, the only thing that I've seen that was like really off, within the past 2 days, we've seen Amon get picked up for the side of Niflheim, and we've seen an Angela actually make it through and get picked up as well for the side of Velvet. So could we possibly be seeing? Could we possibly be seeing an Angela pickup here? It is also very much a possibility
My magic will redefine reality.
Your team is picking.
that these teams are not trying to show their hands entirely. As we know, both of these teams are going to be advancing, but they are still competing for a better slot in the playoffs. So both teams could be holding out, not trying to show their hands just yet, as they are pretty much comfortable in terms of moving
The
on.
immortal one chose me to vanquish the shadows.
It's a possibility, and it is a valid strategy. We're gonna pick up the Suyo, taking it out of the hands of Meliora. Meliora did an amazing job on it last match, so you probably want to get rid of it. But the Jushin was left open, which is kind of scary.
And it will soon be your burial ground.
We've already seen Peepoo do like an amazing job on the Valentina. And, you know, as we know, Valentina has a high skill ceiling. You have multiple ultimates you can always use at any given time. So when it comes to a Jushin, which is a bit more simple, but has a lot more survivability and escape options, and it's just a hindrance overall, I'm expecting to see people do an amazing job on this. We do see, I feel like the Lapu gets locked in a bit too early, but the Suyo is a valid pick. You know, Lapu can be beaten in lane, has a few counters. It is strong, but it can be beaten. You know, okay, we see the Minotaur. Definitely, if we're going with Minotaur here, I'm looking for the flicker. We see the flicker, so I'm kind of hoping that's just how it stays. You know, we seen it with the Revitalize yesterday, and it just did not work out at all. Let's be honest. It wasn't great. You need that movement on the Minoan Fury. If you're not ahead, if you're ahead, I can say Revitalize is pretty decent. You know, you're able to zone out, you're able to sustain. That's good. But when you're behind and you're trying to get sets, it's a little bit more difficult because you're getting bursted down. Your you're you're the one being chased. So once you use it, enemy just backs off for now. And then come back like 2 seconds later because your Minoan Fury's over. So definitely looking for the flicker. Did see it yesterday though. I want to say overall just looking really strong on the side of Perfect Pair. As we see, they have really good synergy. They ban out the Guinevere, which, let's be honest, very good ban, especially when it comes to a Phobius. That can't think of the Dark Wave followed by the Violet Requiem has always been like a really good combination. Even though it's like a brief second of knockup, it still counts. And it locks you into that, as Private Dancer likes to call it, that bouncy house of doom. I'm gonna see a Fredrin ban as well. Pretty good ban. You don't want that durable front, but Basia is still open. If they were looking for the Fredrin, they could still go with the Basia. Looking for a Valier pickup. The question is, who are you looking to push back? Yeah, you could push back the Phobius, but using that demonic force, you're just going to have another Phobius in your face again. So, is Valier really the best option you can go for here? Alright, and it seems like they're going to change their mind and go for the Kagura instead. Definitely has that burst. But you're going to need someone to lock down. Okay, I thought we were going to be seeing a Zask here. I was a little afraid. But it looks like we're going to pick up the Nolan.
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
We've seen Meliora do amazing on this Suyo. Now we're looking to see how they do with this Nolan. And they also have the Hilda. So we're going to see a lot of aggression from Perfect Pair. They're looking to scale in this early game and take advantage quickly. And who's going to be the final piece to the puzzle on the side of Velvet? What marksman do we go with here? Claude is banned out. You have the Harif. Could be seeing a Granger. It's been a known counter for the Harif. As far as the early game goes, but the issue is he kind of struggles bursting people down when it gets to that late game, as he's just mechanically different from other marksmen. Could see a carry,
When the heart falters,
but we're gonna go with the Clint.
sink its fangs.
All right, let's see. What's going to be stopping Meliora? You have... Honestly, there's not much. In terms of crowd control, you really only have the Minoan Fury to worry about. Yes, Lapu has some crowd control, but it is pretty slow. You know, it's a Nolan. You're dashing around. Your chances of connecting is not always guaranteed. But I guess we're all going to find out as we load into game number 2 of the night. I hope you guys are excited to see these ladies fight it out.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Like I said, looking for Perfect Pair to take advantage of this early game. You have that Hilda. You have that Jushin. You're looking to put as much pressure onto Velvet as possible. And they also have this Minotaur, which doesn't do too great until level 4, really. So you can completely abuse Yami here. SOS and people against Yami Yuki. A lot of damage being put out already, taken down to about half HP. SOS taking a good amount of damage as well, but this is a Hilda. You're just going to regenerate a lot of that. Yuki also going to take a bit of that damage as well. Did not check that bush, and that is going to be first blood. This is why we check our bushes. You got to make sure someone isn't lurking around. What could have been a good start for Perfect Pair just turned into a first blood for the side of Velvet. That kill going on to Yuki. It would have probably been better on to Hisu, but you know, it is what it is. An assist is still a win. A kill is still a win. This early on as well. Yuki definitely going to have that level 4 soon. Meliora already level 4, making their way down to this bottom side. Hisu doesn't know what's coming for them. Yami gonna get a bit of damage. And Hisu just gets dragged back by that lantern flare. He's gonna be dropped off to death. Meliora picking up that kill. Looking like Turtle is gonna go uncontested. Good news is, if Velvet holds on here, they definitely have an advantage in that late game. You have the Clint, which is going to have an insane amount of range and damage when it comes to that late game. Could pretty much outrange the Harif and outrange Heart a good amount. So Saudade looking to scale as much as possible. Haven't even had to look at them all game as it's been pretty quiet, but Yami looking for something here, possibly. Meliora going for the kill, unable to connect, is going to get caught by the Yin Yang, overturned, but it looks like they're trying to get out. Taken down to less than 10% of HP, they make it out safely. The fracture did not quite land. Meanwhile, on this top side, Yami is going to go down by the hands of P-Hoo. Nana in trouble, is going to get caught by that Blaze Surge. Another kill going on to Hisu. Wait. Did Hisu get that kill? I'm pretty sure they did. Interesting. As this next turtle comes up, 1k gold lead for the side of Perfect Pair. Nothing too big yet. Kills are still pretty even, 3-2. And on top side, they find a kill. Hisu picking up a kill in response. Did not let that slide. Meanwhile, we have a fight happening in this turtle pit. Meliora is going to get taken down by Yuki. Snow might be in some trouble here, but manages to escape the lantern flare. Oh, SOS might have overextended just a bit too much and is going to find a death. Yet another kill going over to Hisu. We heard some saying jungle gap, but it seems like both of these jungles are looking to brawl it out here. Meliora is not going to connect that fracture and is forced to back out, but the bravest fighter does come out. Hisu possibly looking for a kill onto Nana here. Looks like they're not going to commit just yet. Meanwhile, on top side, SOS looking to get the gank, but Yami is there to provide that vision. So Dade and Yami going to back off for now. Still with a little less than 1k gold lead in the side of Perfect Pair. This game looking like a slow burn. The problem is, if you're Perfect Pair, you want to be more ahead. You have the Hilda, you have the Jushin. Don't really have much set potential when it comes to these team fights, where if you're on the side of Velvet, you have that Minoan Fury, you have that Flicker. We have yet to see that Minoan Fury go off. I believe we did just have it go off. Flicker's still up though. Yami's gonna be punished. The kill didn't go unanswered. Yami's gonna go down as well as SOS. Heart the one to fall first. That is gonna be 3 turtles over to the side of Perfect Pair. No turrets down just yet. Only a 1k gold lead. Still on the side of Perfect Pair. Meanwhile, on the top side, Heart seems to be in a bit of trouble. Uses that Zaman Force to get out, but takes a step back and is going to be punished. You could have just ran away there, but you tried to put a little bit of extra damage, and you got sniped pretty much by Sadade. Take a moment to look at these items. Nothing too out of the ordinary just yet. Meanwhile, on his top side, they are gonna find that kill onto Sadade. You're the one that want to stay up. The Minoan Fury is out. Meliora is gonna get caught, getting knocked up twice, but he's too unable to find the kill. The Revitalize is out. People coming to back up the team. Yami not looking to get away. Lantern Flare does catch him, but SOS once again overextending under the turret and is going to be taken down. Heart playing a dangerous game right here. Caught between 2 members.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Snow finding the win in the 1v1 off screen, which is kind of surprising. You'd think a Phobius would do a little bit better against the Lapu, but I guess not. As they look to jump down, the Purify is used. The Zaman Force is out. Heart taking on 3 members under the turret. And dodges the flame shot, getting out just in time. The rotation is not here, possibly looking for this top turret to go down. SOS on the way, but doesn't. Are they gonna make it? Cloud is gonna get Heart back in time. SOS caught between 3 members. Make that 4 members. Revitalize is out, looking to make a quick escape. Is gonna make it to that bush. Minoan Fury is out. Yami taken down to a 10% HP. Forced to back off for now. Lord is up, but in the backside of everything, Snow is here. The Zaman Force is out. Heart needs to be stopped. Those shields are stacking. They find the kill onto Snow. Maybe a lack of communication there. Snow just kind of jumped in there. The rest of the team just didn't seem to be ready to initiate. Looking to clean that up if you're on the side of Velvet. Lord going over to the side of Perfect Pair. Completely uncontested. Zaman Force is out yet again. Heart looking to focus on to Sadade, taken down to about half HP. Yuki is down to half HP as well. Both teams looking to disengage. All the while, Meliora playing the map like we know the way she can, taking down that mid turret. Lord marching on the bottom side. Velvet looking to put up a defense. SOS once again taking on multiple members. SOS sometimes I have to give her props. Very brave. But you gotta make sure you're not getting caught out. Minoan Fury is out. The flicker does land, but it doesn't amount to anything. Landing onto multiple members, but the follow-up is not there. Lord pushing down onto this bottom side, taking down not one, but 2 turrets. Holy Shield is up, so we might not even get a 3rd charge here. It is possible. It's gonna connect, and that is gonna be the end of that Lord. Looking to focus down on this mid turret. Meliora and Hart able to take it down as they make their way up to the top side. It seems like they are trying to force this bottom side, but is going to be punished. You might have overstayed your welcome. People being taken down. Looks like Nana is going to be next, trying to stay alive with that demonic force, but is going to be taken out. Meliora in the backside, managing to pick up a kill and getting away like a criminal in the night. Zombie force is out. Hart putting out the damage. Minoan Fury is going to connect, but is not going to be followed up once again. No kills are going to be found here. Yuki. An amazing brawl. I'm almost certain Perfect Pair comes out on top there. Not only finding multiple turrets there, but also finding a few kills. Might have overstayed your welcome on that that bottom side a bit, but overall managed to knock them down to just inhibitors within 12 minutes of the match. You're looking good on the side of Perfect Pair. Seems like they want to force their way into these turrets. Don't seem to be freezing up the waves just yet. Both sides are frozen. They do seem to be clearing out this mid at least. Next Lord is up. About a 5k gold lead. Possibly not looking to contest here. Dark Wave is going to land onto Hisu. Nana taking a lot of damage. Taking down to about 10% HP. Lord is going to be slain. 2 members down so far. Velvet on the run. Yami trying to keep the team up. Is going to get caught by the Lantern Flare and taken down, but might have overextended just a bit. People is going to go down as well as Nana. A 2-for-3 trade. Hart looking to push on to this mid turret. Dominant Force is out. Trying to get Saudade, but ultimately just going to take down that turret. The Fracture is going to land, but the one picking up the kill is Hart. Could we be looking at an end here? Lord is here, but no one is following up on it. Velvet looking to defend. Taking down this Lord slowly. Thank you for your Perfect Pair. You got what you were looking for already. You were looking to take down those inhibitors, and you got them. Now you're possibly looking for another Lord to end this game. But you definitely do not want to make the mistake that you made last game, getting wiped out and giving Velvet that chance to bounce back. Definitely looking to see some discipline here on the side of Perfect Pair. Ooh, Meliora again take a lot of damage from that blade surge, but is going to get out. Fracture is going to land onto Snow, but that is a Lapu. Not too much damage coming now. Zombie Force is used up defensively for the side of Hart. Lancer Flare is going to pick up Yami. Yami's going to be taken out. Fracture is going to be used up. Bravest Fighter is out. Revitalized being used by SOS. They're looking to force this game. 3 members left. 3 to 4. Perfect Pair looking like they're going to back off for now. Perhaps you're trying to end this game fast if you're perfect. Ooh, the fracture is going to completely annihilate Snow this time around. Lantern Flare picking up Sadade, and that might be all she wrote for this series. On the chase. Only Yami left. Yuki is up now too. These timers, these death timers, not so long as we're only 16 minutes in. But with one last minion wave coming in, they're looking to wipe out here. Instead, they're going to end the game. That is going to be a 2-0 for the side of Perfect Pair. Our MVP gonna be people. Like I said, we already seen people do great on that Valentina. They got the MVP last match, and they got the MVP this match with this Jushin. You do not want to leave these strong mages in the hands of people. This is 2 MVPs back to back. That presence is there on that map. Everywhere you look, people is there in these fights. I gotta see the team fight participation. 71%. 71%, 25% damage. Hart doing an amazing job on that damage as well as pretty much it's just the team all together. Everyone's just doing their jobs and they're doing it to a T. As I said though, both of these teams will be moving on. That is going to be another 3 points for the side of Perfect Pair. But both teams move on to the playoffs. Slot 1 going to be claimed by Perfect Pair, while Velvet will be put into the slot 2 on the opposite side. Getting the higher points is going to put you in that better position when you get to these playoffs. Those who got the highest points will be going against those who have the lowest that advance. So you're looking to score high. All right. Looking at the time, we are ready. It is about the time for the next teams to roll in. Up next, we have Halo Ube versus Vanta. We are diving into that second bracket, our last series of the night. We have not seen these players play yet, so I'm definitely looking forward to what they have to bring. As we wait for those two to come in, shouldn't be too long. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shortening it to Halo. HHU. HHU. That works too. HHU. It's not gonna fit in a box. If it doesn't fit in a box, we can't put it in the box. It has to be shortened. Alright, hopefully these ladies are already prepared. Let's see what we're dealing with. Alright. Yep, Halo Ube already seem to have both teams already in their VCs. It's looking good. It's looking like we won't have a long wait. But before we get into that, I am going to take a quick 5-minute break just to get a little bit of rest. So I will see you guys in 5 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MWI USA Open Qualifiers. As we get ready for the second series of the night, we have Halo Ube versus Vanta. As I said, we have not. Oh gosh. We have not seen these ladies fight yet. So we are going to be seeing them for the first time. All right, what are we working with here? For the side of Halo Ube, we got Raging Rat, Raging Lou. Okay, I see. We're all just raging, huh? Raging Rat, Raging Lou, Raging Boo, Eka Cutie, and Shrine. We got 3 players that's raging over there on the side of Halo Ube. Not that invite. Yeah. I was expecting them to invite each other. I guess not. All right. All players are ready. And on the side of Vanta, we have Experiment 626. Is that Stitch I see? We also got NV707, Chippos, Sylvia Ra, and Tofu. Looking to get into these matches. Completely, I don't know what to expect. I really don't know what to expect coming into this. But it is going to be the first match of this new bracket. Completely fresh starts for these teams. All right, just waiting for green flag. We'll get into this draft, and there it goes. All right, what are we going to be seeing? Like I said, we don't know what to expect from these ladies here. They can bring anything out. We got 3 people raging on the side of Halo, and we've seen the name Eka Cutie before. We've seen it. We know. Not a new face at all. Could be looking to shake some things up. Honestly, this bracket B might be the stronger bracket, guys. I won't even lie. Uh I mean, we have RRQ Shira in here as well. We won't get to see them play today, but it's a strong bracket. That's all I can say. It looks like they're gonna take out the Harley and the Freya. Okay, see, these are the valid bans. You know, these is what we normally see. The Uranus is gonna be taken out as well. Could possibly looking at a Fredrin pickup here. Do we ban out the Fredrin? Looks like we're gonna go for the Alice instead. All right, what do we go for here? I'm gonna take out the Suyo. All right. Like how my brain is just jumping into global band mode. It does this every time. Like when I see these bands, my brain just jumps into that global band mode. You know, when you watch so much MCT, it just gets stuck in your brain. But this isn't MCT. This is MWI. Global bands not on the table. So we can see anything pop up, and we can see it pop up twice. Definitely taking their time with this first pick. Possibly trying to figure out what kind of draft they want to go for here. Kind of go with the Marcel pick up first. All right, so we're definitely looking for a Kimmy pickup. We're definitely looking for a Beatrix. Like there are a number of ways you can go with this Marcel. It's not a necessary. You don't necessarily have to go for that pathing. There's different ways you can use that golden hour, but it is the common picks we see. Do we actually see an Angela get picked up here? Angela does get picked up here. Okay. And we're seeing something a little interesting now. We got that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you actually look at this, this could be flexed in a number of ways. That could possibly be a mid Angela and a Rome Hilda. Or that can even be a Rome Angela and an EXP Hilda. There, that. I don't know what they're going for. I don't know what they're going for here, guys. That's interesting. We're gonna lock in the Jushin and the Leomord. And the Nana. Nana? In 2026. All right, Bonta. All right, what's going on here? What's Bonta up to? What's Bonta up to? We got the Nana and we got the Angela pickup. Definitely some heroes we don't normally see. Nana meta, huh? Must be that meta we haven't heard about. All right, what are we going for bands here? But when you actually think about it, yeah, that Nana might not have that mobility, but that Molina Blitz still does hurt a lot. The Molina itself still provides a very good crowd control. The only special kind of crowd control in this game that is a transformation. So, you know, pairing that up with the Hilda on these early rotations, if you land a combination, it could be deadly. Could be deadly. I'm honestly curious to see how the interaction between Molina and the Golden Hour works. Could the Golden Hour be used against them? Like if you throw Molina in there, does it freeze? Do you freeze the Molina? Has anyone even tested this out? We know the Molina Blitz won't freeze because it's not a projectile. It's like closer to a feathered airstrike. So, I don't think we'll see a frozen Molina Blitz, but we might see a frozen Molina's Gift, or is it Molina's Kiss? I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I've seen a Nana get played, so it's a little rough, a little weird. Okay, so I think now we definitely know that this Angela is not in the mid, though. You have the Nana. This is going to be an Angela roam, so I think we're looking at a Hilda EXP. Which is kind of... like, that just puts you in a bad spot if you're Vanta. Oh my days. Okay. Alright, I see. I see. I see. I see. Are we just trolling at this point? Is that what's happening here? We have... no way, bro. No way. We got a Layla and a Nana. There's no way. You can't tell me there's not trolling being done here. We have both a Nana and a Layla in one team. One team. Bro. Come on, what is happening here? Come on. Yeah, got me over here. Oh man. If they win this, I'm just gonna say it. If they win this, it's a problem. Is it possible? Very. It's honestly, bro, if they lock in like the perfect EXP, this could go so hard. This can go crazy. The Sora's banned out though. What do you go for here? I mean, if you got the Angela, you need that tanky front. You need a set too. Possibly a Terizla. Please, no. Oh my days. I give up. I surrender. I'm done. I don't know what to think about Vanta anymore. I don't know. I surrender. Meta draft. Definitely the top tier picks here. Wait. Right, the Hilda is the EXP. The Hilda was the EXP. I forgot that. Okay, so Alpha Jungle. Alright. Alright. This is either gonna be a very quick match or no, it's gonna be a very quick match or a very long one. It's I don't think there's an in between.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
But here we go.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Game number 1, Halo Ube versus Vanta. Which of these teams is gonna come out on top? Alright, off the bat, as this is an Angela roam, it's gonna be rough. You don't have that presence. You don't have that durability. You might have that early game damage, but you don't really have anyone to protect you. As well as lacking crowd control. It's going to be rough trying to find your way in this mid lane. They're definitely going to freeze this out. Yeah. Vanta being put on the back end already. Molina's gift is going to touch onto Raging Lou. Rat looking to... okay, yeah, we're taking Raging out of everyone's name. It's just Rat now. Rat looking to be a little annoying on this red buff. And the thing is, there's nothing to really stop Rat from popping off on this Marcel. Red buff is going to be taken. That's crazy. Already a bad start for the side of Vanta. That red buff being taken. And I think you need to scale. With this draft, you want to scale pretty fast. Meanwhile, on this bottom side, Sylvia is putting in work on this Layla right now. Actually winning the lane. The thing about the Layla is, yes, it doesn't have that mobility. Yes. Oh, wait. Envy going to be caught by that Lantern Flare and it's going to be dropped. Molina's Kiss is going to be dropped down, but it's not going to connect onto anybody. But going back to what I was saying. The thing about this Layla is, yes, it might not have that mobility, but it's still a Layla. And if it gets to that late game, it's going to be an issue. So you're probably looking to close this out pretty fast if you are Halo Ube. First turtle is up. Looking for a gank onto bottom side onto Executie. May have taken a bit too long. Experiment 626 is going to be caught on the back end of a gank. That is going to be first blood into Halo Ube's hand. Looking to take their blue buff now. They're going to have a hard time contesting this, even if the members of Vanta were here. Experiment 626 looking to contest this turtle. All the while, the blue buff is being taken. Retribution was not used up. The stick is going to land. Catching Experiment 626 is going to go down. Envy on the run. The flicker is used by Boo, but they do not connect. Envy going to get away safely. Chippo's looking to put some damage. Does have the sustain, but is not going to be able to find anything here. The red buff is going to be taken away. That is a total of 3 buffs being stolen in this game alone by Halo.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
If you're Vanta, I guess you just got to wait for your power spikes. You have a very weird draft. You don't really have that front line that you need in these early games. Sylvia's going to be dived on 3 members. Lancer Flare is going to connect, but they are going to survive just barely. Executie jumping into the back of 3 members, but is going to be taken down as well. I don't believe it was worth it. Don't believe it was worth it. Sylvia picking up an assist there. Executie picking up a kill. Total domination is what we're seeing right now, but it's not that bad just yet. It's a 2k gap moving towards 3k. It could very much snowball into that domination, but Vanta perhaps having an answer. Experiment 626 engaging onto 2 members. The Heart Guard is out, but the Phantom Steed is there. Experiment 626 is going to be taken down. Golden Hour is out. Tofu on the run as that passive is going to kick in, but they are not able to make it out. That is going to be 2 people down for the side of Vanta. Make that 3 as Sylvia is going to be caught as well. Halo Ube looking to force down onto this bottom side lane. Chippo's doing a good job pushing on this top side. Don't believe they're going to find the turret as they simply don't have that damage. They do have it pretty low. Almost a trade there. Halo Ube ultimately winning out. Moving into 5-minute 45-second mark. Turtle is up 7-1 4K lead for Halo Ube. They managed to find that turret onto top side, but we managed to find a turtle for the side of Halo Ube. Heart Guard is out on Chippo's. Phantom Steed is out. Looking to dive under the turret is going to find Tofu. Experiment 626 in trouble is going to be dragged back by that Lance Fair and be taken down as well. Meanwhile, on the top side, Executie finding yet another turret. First the bottom, now the top. Question is, what do you do if you are Vanta? You definitely shot yourself in the foot with the draft. Can you turn it around? That's the hard part. It's like, yeah, you could possibly turn it around when you lock these items in. When Experiment 626 starts locking in these items to get that sustain, it's not much crowd control preventing 626 from popping off, but you have to get those items in. You have to wait for those power spikes, and the way this game is going, it doesn't seem like you're going to make it to those power spikes. Sylvia could possibly be their savior, but how many items do we need for this Layla to pop off? At least 4. And level 12 for that max range as well. Golden Hour is going to connect. The passive is going to get Tofu out of there safely. On the backside, Rat just running in completely unafraid as there's not much crowd control to stop him. Both teams playing it calm for the moment. Third turtle is up. Take a moment to look at the items. A huge gap between the gold lanes already. Not surprising. Eka Cutie almost locking in that Trinity already. Still on the first item for Sylvia. Just not looking good. Like I said, you might not make it to these power spikes the way this game is going. Got the Thunderbelt on the Marcel. Nothing new there. Meanwhile, on bottom side, Experiment 626 on the run. Spear of Destruction is going to land, and that is going to be another death for Experiment 626. Not having a great game. 1 and 5. Just being focused down on everywhere you turn. They are denying you your farm, denying you your buffs, and picking up the kills whenever you contest. Just not much you can do if you are Experiment 626 right now. Don't have the rotations in your favor. Don't have that front line to secure anything for you. We go into another red buff. Shrine not even afraid, looking to dive in. Phantom Steed is out, but that red buff is already gone. Bonta on the run for now. Boo just diving in to the turret. They do manage to find the kill onto Sylvia. Chippo's in trouble, is going to be dragged back, but manages to get out just in time. That mid turret is going to go down. Lantern Flare is up, grabbing Tofu. Tofu taken down to about 10% HP, but manages to get out with a little bit of healing provided by Envy. Holy Shield is going to go down onto top side. Mid and bottom as the Lord crashes in. That bottom turret is going to be taken down. Halo looking to focus onto mid next. Ooh, the Molina Blitz is going to manage to catch Boo. Even for a split second, they get a kill. But Golden Hour lands onto 4 members, but no real follow-up is there. Spear of Destruction does land. That's going to be 1 member. Make it 2. Experiment 626 and Chippo's going down. Sylvia trying to defend, but it's going to fall as well. That is going to be a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Halo Ube. Phantom Steed is out. Shrine at just, I don't even know, like 2% HP. Looking to close this game out. They are going to go down as Tofu finds that kill, but that is going to be game number 1 for Halo Ube. I don't really know what to say there. I don't really know what to say there. Like, we seen the weird picks get picked up here. We seen the Angela. We seen the Layla, and we seen the Nana. I don't know, like, possible trolling. Maybe they're confident in winning this winning this series, so they're gonna give that first game over. That could be the possibility, or they're just playing for vibes. We don't know just yet, but as we get ready for this game 2, we will find out. But MVP is gonna be Raging Lu. 4-0-10 dominated performance by the Lu Yi. Oh, Lu Yi. Zhu Xin. Mixing up names here. Just constant pressure with that lantern. Grabbing and dropping people left and right. Able to have that positioning and setting the team up for success. All right, as we prepare for game number 2. Are we looking at a sweep? Could we be looking at a sweep here? I think it's... I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I can't tell if Vanta's just trolling here or if they really have... or if there's some kind of strategy here. Maybe they want Halo Ube to be comfortable. Maybe... I just don't know. I don't know. But let's talk about if you are Vanta, what are we looking for? First and foremost, the draft needs to be changed up. If you're gonna go with some odd picks like that, you still have to go with the basics. You have to follow the basics. You still need that front line. You still need that crowd control. You have to fill out that checklist if you want to bring your team to success. So if you're gonna go with the Angela, possibly looking for a more tanky jungle, maybe looking for that Fredrin, maybe looking for a Bastia, and you know, for your EXP, instead of going something like Hilda, you could go something like the Terizla, something that has a good amount of durability and damage as well as crowd control. That is if you're gonna go with the Angela. Honestly, otherwise, the Layla pickup, the Nana pickup, could it work? Yes, they still have good amount of damage. Layla being infamous for being the ultimate late game marksman, simply having so much damage and so much range that you're basically off screen and being sniped by her. Could work. But have to do the checklist. Seems like we might be having a switch on the side of Vanta. Perhaps that might have been the issue. A player change was needed. Honestly, if you're on Halo Ube, just do what you did last match. Just do what you did last match. Rotations were on point. Draft was good. It was a solid draft. Just repeat what you did last match and you'll be fine if you're Halo Ube. Vanta looking to make a statement in this next match. Definitely just had a player change. Loki coming in and replacing...
We are glue.
Your team is banning.
a member. And this change could be the answer. Could be the answer to the draft. Not too sure.
Different perspectives expose the same truth.
But maybe it'll be all the difference that needs to be made. Banning out the Marcel. Always, again, a valid ban. We've seen it perform last match. Blue is going to be banned out as well.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
What could we possibly be seeing this match? Like I said, definitely looking for the draft to be changed here for the side of Vanta. Definitely looking for more synergy with this player change. We could be seeing those differences happening. I guess the only way we will be finding out as this draft goes on.
Welcome to the greatest magic show of all time. Your team is banning.
Harley is going to be taken out. Once again, valid bans. You want to take out that Harley. You want to get rid of that Marcel. Taking out the first picks that usually get picked up, which is that Harley, which is that Marcel. Don't have it, might as well get rid of it. we looking for this third ban on the side of Halo Ube?
I am the power
I'm gonna
of
take
light.
out the Kaja. I don't know. And whenever I see a Kaja ban, I automatically think Fanny. Didn't take out Phoveus though, which is interesting. Could be going for something here that's like quick. My money's on the Fanny, possibly. Don't know if we have any Fanny players. But we have our first pick on the line. What do we lock in?
Let's hear from the crowd.
Alright, starting off strong with the CC, trying to secure that dominance in the EXP lane. We know CC is very good at what she does, even capable of beating Sora in those first few exchanges. Lock in the CC.
They call me a hero because
I'm gonna lock in the YSS for the side of Halo Ube. Could be flex, could be jungle, could be gold lane. We don't know just yet. I'm gonna see that Hilda get picked up. Definitely looking for that early game aggression. Might be a little difficult if that CC can get around freely.
Each note
Oh,
carries
that.
my deepest feelings.
It's a bit early. It's a bit early for the Odette. I mean, you did lock in the Hilda, so
Here comes the blazing
okay,
goddess
never mind. All right, we are gonna see that Layla get picked up yet again. Could work out this time. You know, as we have that switch, for the side of Vanta, so could be looking at something different here. A different story perhaps. You are checking off some of those checkboxes, but it's really gonna come down to what you pick as your roam and what you pick as your jungle here. You have the Layla, so you want to open up as much space as possible. It's already going to be difficult considering that there's a Hilda and a Gatakacha. That's most likely a Gatakacha EXP. Could be Roam. Could be EXP. You know, we're normally seeing it on the Roam, but it could very well go both ways. I mean, you kind of have a knock-up here, but it's not an instantaneous knock-up.
See value in me?
Your team is
You
banned.
should.
So, you know, I'm a little concerned about that. Tofu may be able to pop off with this Odette for a little bit of time
I am vengeance.
before that AOG finally kicks in. Moskov is going to be banned out for Eka Cutie. They've seen it perform last match. They don't want it to perform again. But as we know, we've seen the name Eka Cutie before. We've seen it. We've seen her play. Could Moskov is not the only player, not the only hero that she can use. So we're definitely looking to see something else. Carrie, still a possibility. Claude, also a possibility. Kind of change up the story a bit when you realize you're going against a Layla, though. You want somebody that can beat Layla in lane. It's funny because Layla's actually decent in the lane. It's just terrible everywhere else. As long as you're not overextending, you're fine as a Layla. But if you have something like a Black Dragon or anything that just dives in that back line and you don't have that proper front line to save it, then, you know, Layla is pretty much useless as she's just going to go down. But if you can check off that box of protection, then you could be looking good here. So if you are on the side of Vanta, you already have the CC. You got enough damage here. So for your roam and your jungle, you're looking for some tanky pick.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
I give up. I surrender. I surrender. They have they've beat me into submission. They've beaten my brain into submission because we got a double mage on the side of Vanta. Definitely looking like a 2-0 sweep now. For sure. It's just like, what do you do? What do you do at this point, bro? What do you do? I don't know what you do. Like, it's just, I don't know. But we get to pick up a ruby. You know, that's an interesting pick. We don't ever see rubies. Wait. Ruby gold lane? Ruby gold lane. We haven't seen that in a while. It's been a good number of seasons since we've seen that. So that would be interesting in itself. See how Ekacutie does against Sylvia's Layla.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
As we load into game number 2 of the night, possibly, most likely, the last game of the night. Vanta versus Halo Ube. Who already looking to be a menace here? So it is definitely a Rome Hilda. The Rome Hilda and the EXP Gatakacha. They don't even know that Rat is in this bush right now. Raging duo, the Raging trio looking to crash down. Blue just splitting the lane like nobody's business, able to rotate. Secure some space on the map. Rat looking to be a menace for Loki. But doesn't want to overcommit just yet. Now, a pretty calm start, considering Tofu going to be taken down to about 1/3 of HP, looking to possibly recall, but is going to use that regen instead. Honestly, you already cleared the wave there. Recalling would have been the better option there. First turtle is coming up. Already 1,000 gold lead for the side of Halo Ube. And they are in their jungle. Revitalize is going to be used. First turtle on completely uncontested. Envy was looking for something, but is going to be taken out. That is going to be first blood going over to Shrine. Shrine in a bit of trouble. Does not get out as Chippo is going to pick up that kill. Halo Ube on the run as Chippos is looking for some blood right now. This is still a CC. That Hilda damage is a lot. Curtain Call is out. Bit off a bit more than they can chew. But they are going to trade those kills. Chippos for Lou. Going to be the 1-to-1. Meanwhile, on this top side, Echo Cutie definitely getting the better of Sylvia on this Ruby. And be looking to assist here. Echo Cutie taking down to 2/3 of HP. Still looking healthy. Now make that less than 50. 4 members up. Feathered Airstrike is going to come out, zoning them out. Vanta. Not ready to give up this turret just yet. Rat on the backside looking for some damage onto Tofu. Loki is going to be spotted, so that gank is already denied. They're going to find a kill onto Tofu. Just when you thought they were safe, they were not. That the airstrike is going to come down onto Sylvia. Sylvia managing to dodge out of there. Only losing half their HP and able to defend this turret. Sylvia doing a pretty good job, even on a Layla that doesn't have so much mobility. Doing a good job staying alive. Still has the flicker up as well. Turtle is up. Loki looking to take this one. Possibly the first turtle to go over. But it is not. The AOG is going to land onto 2 members, followed by the Feather Airstrike. Swan Song is out and is going to land onto multiple members as well. It is a massacre. 3 down for the side of Vanta. Only one going down on the side of Halo Ube is going to be Boo. Sylvia doing a great job staying alive thus far, but is going to be taken out this time. No escape this time. Top side turret is going to be dropping as well. Oh, wait, no. Try not going for that bottom side.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Feather Airstrike comes down, taking down Tofu. Tofu yet again getting caught in this mid. Just could not catch a break. AOG landing onto the back of the turret. Not going to connect to anyone, but does open up the space to take down that mid turret. Minions are going to go down though. Unable to claim it just yet. Possibly looking to claim it on this next wave. Both teams taking it slow right now. Got the airstrike coming down into the mid side. Kind of connect the Tofu, but not enough damage to take him out. Revitalize is going to be popped by Envy. Once again, forgetting that there's a double mage on this lineup. Don't Run is going to land. Finding a kill onto Tofu yet again. AOG is there, landing onto Loki. Loki's getting caught by that taunt, but manages to walk away thanks to those big guy stacks. Left down to about 1% HP. Is going to walk away and get away safely. Another turtle up. Could be another, definitely another uncontested turtle going over to the side of Halo Ube. I have to say I respect Loki for attempting on the other one, but unfortunately, gold gap is there. You're just not able to find it. Sylvia looking for the turret, but is going to be pinched between Rat, Eka Cutie, and Lou. That is going to be a death for Sylvia and Chippos. That's 2 kills picked up by the side of Halo Ube. That is yet another kill. On to Tofu. 1, 5, and 3. It's just not looking good. Tofu's gonna get caught I mean, Lofi mixing up names now. Loki getting caught between 4 members is gonna go down. I'm just so far taken by this draft. Just not able to find any answers, as they're just being steamrolled by Halo Ube right now. Rat caught between multiple members, and it's just gonna get out of there. Curtain call comes out. Everything's used up there, but they are not able to find Rat. That mid turret is gonna go down. AOG still up, by the way. They are grouping a good amount. Me personally, I would be looking for that AOG right there, just to make a statement. Lord is up. Feather Airstrike is going to come out. AOG is going to be used up again, but not connecting. Looking to burst this holy shield here. And they get it. Making this next Lord. Rat doing a good job zoning out the whole team that is Vanta right now. That Lord is going to go down. Don't run. It's going to land onto at least 4 members. If followed by the Feather Airstrike, that is going to be 2, make it 3. Vanta on the run. That is now 4 members down. Avanta Sylvia left standing alone. In a blink of an eye. Eka Cutie. With the don't run.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Catching multiple members like it was nothing. In the blink of an eye. It happened so fast, I barely seen it. Again, amazing synergy coming out from Halo Ube. Definitely looking to see them fight up against RRQ Shira. Like, that is going to be a match to see. As this current match is just one-sided. We can't get a full scope on their strength as a team. Vanta looking to defend against this Lord. All the ultimates up for the side of Halo Ube. They could force this, and it wouldn't even take much effort. More than 12k ahead. Make it 11. Halo Ube looking real good right now. I don't think they could be stopped at this point. They're just always together. The synergy is there. Landing onto one member, followed by the Feather Airstrike. The AOG is going to catch Loki. Loki's in trouble. Is going to go down. Followed by that turret in the mid going down as well. Tibbo's looking to defend that top side. Minion wave crashing down onto the bottom. Are we looking to back off, or are we looking to force this? Halo Ube definitely looking for an end angle as the next waves are marching in. AOG not up just yet. Possibly looking to get this top side turret. Top side turret is going to be taken down. Sylvia does have some damage, but just not enough to take down Raging Boo. Eka Cutie goes in, but does not find much. AOG connects, but the follow-up is not there. Eka Cutie is going to go down. Halo Ube on the run. Feather Airstrike is out. Managing to pick up the kill onto Tofu yet again. You don't chase when the Feather Airstrike is still up. You're just walking into the domain that is Lu. Those feathered airstrikes constantly hitting their mark. 6, 1, and 12. That is something you don't want to challenge.
Red team has slain the
regardless if you had the fight, regardless if you thought you had the lead, that feather airstrike was still up. Vanta forced back into their base, unable to do anything. Halo Ube just has too many answers. You step out of that base, you have an AOG to worry about. You have a feathered airstrike to worry about. You have Eka Cutie that just keeps hitting these ultimates left and right. AOG is going to be out. The flicker's used up by Sylvia to get out of it. Feather airstrike is out. One hit. Shrine just completely annihilating Sylvia. That Lord is going to be taken down, but the members of Vanta are going to be dropping left and right. That is 3 members down. 5 members still up for the side of Halo Ube. They're looking to close this game out. The minion wave is there, putting damage onto the turret. Less than 10%. Feather airstrike out once again, and that is going to be game number 2 going over to Halo Ube. Whether they were playing for vibes or not, we have to say it was a dominating fashion for Halo Ube. The synergy, the rotations, that's what it always comes down to when it comes to victory. The macro as well as the micro, just outscaling Vanta in every way here. Our MVP going to be Raging Lou once again. Those feathered airstrikes just hitting each time, even when they thought they had the fight in control. Lou just drops that feather airstrike and annihilates anyone that was brave enough to step up to it. Brave or foolish, whichever you want to word it, Raging Lou doing a great job on this Farsa. And with that, Halo Ube is going to be advancing. Well, not even. We still have the rest of Bracket B to do, which we will be doing tomorrow. That is going to be the last series of the night. Me jumping the gun.
2 perspectives.
We still got one more series at least to see of Vanta. So they could make a comeback, but they're going to have to win. They're going to have to win their next they're gonna have to win their next match if they're looking to stay in the MWI, as they have 0 points right now, and that is going to be 3 points for the side of Halo Ube.
Do you see at this very moment? Is there a difference?
Perhaps you enjoy both our company?
So going back over tonight's matches, we had Perfect Pair versus Velvet, ending in a 2-0, Perfect Pair being the victors. Both teams advancing to playoffs, but Perfect Pair having that upper hand, getting that better spot. Going into the second series of the night, we had Halo Ube versus Vanta, also ending in a 2-0 sweep. 3 points going over to Halo Ube, 0 points over to Vanta. Tomorrow match is looking to be interesting, as it will be RRQ Shira versus Vanta, as well as RRQ Shira versus Halo Ube. I have to say what I'm looking forward to most there is Halo Ube versus RRQ. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be our final match of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Even if it was a vibey match, we're going to be here tomorrow, same time, hopefully without the delay this time, 9 p.m. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining the MWI Open Qualifiers. Hope you guys have an amazing night. Huge shout out once again to GMX and Moonton for making all of this happen. And with that, I bid you all a good night. Your host, TruSpirit, signing off.